want to talk a little bit about mind control here.
Mind control weapons.
And this is from The Telegraph, UK. The headline, video games could trigger heart attacks in children. Oh, interesting. Video games, huh? Not jabs, not vaccines. And young males especially. No. Video games could trigger heart attacks in children. I see. What does the article say? Video games can trigger heart attacks in children with undiagnosed cardiac issues, a study has found. Some children are born with an irregular heartbeat known as cardiac arrhythmia and may never know unless detected by a scan. About 2 million people in the UK live with such a condition, and they can lead relatively normal lives. However, a flare-up can occur at any point and lead to severe consequences such as loss of consciousness, cardiac arrest, and potential death. Oh my. These undiagnosed heart issues have previously been linked to sudden death of people playing sports. Oh, that's what that was. All those soccer players, in Europe dying. It wasn't the jabby jab jab. It was undiagnosed heart issues. Yeah, previously been linked to sudden death of people playing sports, but now a link has also been seen for computer games. Scientists said the excitement, adrenaline, and emotional investment can trigger the condition. Research from the Heart Centre for Children in Sydney, Australia, looked at data from different studies and found the link. Under the heading here, war games, most common cause of problems. Dr. Claire Lowley, the study's lead investigator, explained, quote, video games may represent a serious risk to some children with arrhythmic conditions. They might be lethal in patients with predisposing, but often previously unrecognized arrhythmic conditions. Children who suddenly lose consciousness while electronic gaming should be assessed by a heart specialist as this could be the first sign of a serious heart problem. The analysis identified 22 cases where video games triggered a loss of consciousness in children, with multiplayer war games the most common game played at the time of the incident. Aha! War games. It's those games that they are, in war. And this is where the mind control aspect comes in, because this is really a big data gathering project here as well. Knowing that, the kind of stress that these young children feel in multiplayer war games can be so real that it could cause heart problems. Of course, blame video games, not other things that could create that condition. The researchers believe that the dormant underlying heart condition is triggered by the rush of adrenaline children get from high-octane games they play. At times of maximum emotional investment, such as after a win or loss, vulnerable children are particularly at risk of cardiac episodes, the researcher said. Scientists now want any children who have a history of blacking out while gaming to get checked out for potential heart issues, as it can be an early warning sign. So, yeah, it's just very convenient to start blaming things on video games when young people are having heart problems, randomly. And especially, a bunch of people dying on the field. Yeah, not the jabby jab. Had nothing to do with that. It's got everything to do with this heart condition, this dormant heart condition no one knows about until people start passing out playing, I don't know, what's a war game? There's a lot of them out there. So there you go. I just think in context to the other COVID stories here about heart issues, it's very interesting that they would pin gaming as the culprit.